Hi guys, this is Cassie. Welcome back to another episode of my playthrough of the Somnium Files. In the last episode, we completed the Ota route, got a really heartwarming ending, but we have two mysteries that have yet to be solved. One, apparently Iris had Mayumi's knife. Two, somehow Shoko's eyeball was in Ranju's intestines. I don't know if Ranju ate it or someone just shoved it down his throat. I have no idea. Anyway, so we have a flowchart here. There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago, and Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point in a somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. Okay, so I don't think there was a branching point in this sink in particular. So how can we move? Let's try to zoom out a little. Maybe this is it, right? Undiscovered. This chapter has not been reached. Find another route in the previous somnium. Okay. So we have a branching path here. What else do we have? Okay, so this is another branching path. What's the previous one? Oh, that was Iris's sink, wasn't it? You know what? I think we can start with Ota's sink, because I very much remember what was going on in there, having failed it like 3 times. So I guess we can start from there. It would probably be the closest to where we are in the story. So it's probably a good point to restart our investigation. Okay, so let's go into Ota's sink again. But I imagine this time it will be quite quick. Like I said, I think I have pretty much everything down this time. Start sync of day 4, Monday, sinking in the Swain. Proceed? Yes. Guys, so I'll probably skip most of the dialogue because most of this should have already been recorded in my first episode in Ota's Sync, so I'll skip this. You? Okay, so that's the part about the icy floor. I should make sure Ota does not slip on the icy floor. But before we actually interact with the icy floor, as you may remember, we should interact with Iris in order to get a timey.
Iris is on the platform.
For the interactions of the icy floor, because they have ridiculously long interaction times. So I think we can just choose ears, I guess. Let's do ears.
Tessa's catchphrase.
Yes.
Yeah, if anything is going to make her react, it's that.
Actually, let me skip this too. So we got the timey. Let's move to the icy floor.
The ice on the floor is slick.
Let's use the 1 second timey. Oh, by the way, last time I selected the option, I think it was punch. Yeah, it was punch. But then I was told actually any of the options would work. So maybe this time we can check out some of these other options. I kind of want to try lie down. So maybe we can try that one. Let's do that. Lie down. What is she doing?
Cowabunga! Did my body temperature melt the ice?
What?
Aiba, how hot are you?
Those who don't fight won't survive!
Okay, let's skip this part. So that's where the branching part comes in. Mental lock number 1 unlocked. Ice removed. Polar bear is getting up. The slow-mo. I remember this part, they're going to have a fist fight. Okay, let's skip the dialogue here. We're supposed to escort Ota to the red shelf. I believe that's where the oil drum would come in, from what I remember.
An oil drum, though it is lying down.
I think we're supposed to roll it, right? So let's use the 10-second timer on roll. Roll. Move.
Acetone? Acet? What is this?
Oh, great. There's the shining A. Okay, so we should skip this part here. Okay, so that's mental lock number 2, shown A on the drum.
We have to fight back with something!
Counterattack ignited. Turn on the electricity. I think we know where this is going. We should go to the power switch. Power board. Right, and we should throw something at the thing because we can't really reach the switch from here.
It appears to be a power panel.
Oh, and it says off. Interesting, I didn't notice this on the panel before. So let's throw something here. Let's use the 1/6 timer on throw something.
This is an ice cold one.
Aiba, aim for the switch.
That part I remember too. So mental lock number 3 unlocked. Turn on the power.
Now it will move! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth, right now, I am Ota's last hope. I have to help him up.
This is annoying.
She's really into it too. I think that's where we ended on last time. I think we were lost on what to do after this. I think our last interaction last time was with the remote control, but we were told that we should talk to Ota. So would that work kind of like what we did on the other route where we have to kind of cheer him up? It says here, final episode, Brave Hero, true identity revealed. Well, look at his eyes. It looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Anyway, let's talk to him, I guess.
Ota looks frightened. He cannot stand.
He cannot stand. He's frightened. So maybe we should calm him? We did do cheer last time on the other path. But I feel like he was down, right? So it's kind of different. But I feel like calm would work, at least on this occasion. It sounds like it is the right option. Although I think maybe like last time, any of these options would work. I think I like calm better. Let's try that. So let's use the 1/7 timer on calm. Calm.
Ota, first, you calm down.
The ghost inside me whispered.
We're a ghost.
That's right. I was ready for this when I first stepped foot inside. from start to finish. I'm a climax all
What?
the way!
Oh god. He's so into it. He thought he was the climax. Oh, so he's looking at the pulley? What are we going to do here?
Maybe this!
Oh, he's going to move the machinery. What's going on? Oh. Oh! So he hit the polar bear. But we didn't see... Oh, we did see a pool of blood, didn't we? But I thought that was Otis. Was it the polar bears? Oh, wait, did he see who it was?
Date, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait!
No,
I can almost make out their face!
we're so far from it. What are you talking about?
Stop! Stop it!
Oh, wait. Oh, he was stabbed. Oh. So what's different is he was stabbed in a different manner than on the other path. Oh, look at the polar bear smiling. It's kind of creepy. Oh, so there was also the culprit's blood, along with Otis' blood. That's interesting. But usually with samples like these, it would be considered contaminated, right? At least from what I saw in crime shows. So I'm not sure how useful that would be. Anyway, so that ends the sync. That is good because I feel like it helps that I have tried pretty much every single option the last time that I played the sync because I was really stuck. I was hopelessly stuck. Okay, so awaken, encourage Ota. See, we had 209 seconds, so what was Boss talking about? We have plenty of time. If only we could see what's under that polar bear costume. Day 4, Monday, Shogai. So that is injury, I think, or harm.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. Any longer and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
I have more than 3
know.
minutes left, boss.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync. Date and Ota both read normal. Although, the timing was really close.
It's
What was I
ironic because
supposed
we
to
have
do?
so much time left.
You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face. That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Well, Ota,
So we really have to rely on him coming clean, I guess.
you saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
He's lying, isn't he?
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part. But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
Oh, so that part really happened like it did in the
That is
Somnium.
what we witnessed in his Somnium.
Yeah.
That was a bummer. Alright, let's look around and I'll check if there are any new dialogue options. If not, as usual, I'll just cut to the part where I talk to these three. Oh. I can't get it. Long table.
I wish I could climb up on that table and fly around the world on it with Tessa.
What kind of fantasy is that?
Aladdin. But that was so weird and random. Let's try to get the long table again if I can. Okay, long table. Many objects are scattered on the table. Locker. A locker.
I've been watching you
Oh my god, what is that?
forever and ever.
What is that? That's so creepy.
Did you hear something just now?
I did not. Perhaps you're imagining it.
Could it be Iba? Is Iba playing with us? Because that was so creepy. And I was wearing headphones too, so it was really like whispering into my ears. Kind of creepy. A locker in the corner. Okay, I'm glad that we are not hearing that voice again. That really crept me out. Or, I wonder if that was a reference to something. Like, I imagine a horror movie or something. CRT monitor. A CRT monitor.
Date, look!
What is it?
That haunted girl is crawling out of the well.
Sadako!
Well, why not give knife hunting a whirl?
What is
Are
this
you
a reference
glitching out
to?
or something?
I imagine it's a reference to something, but I didn't get the second reference. Let's click on the monitor again. A CRT monitor. It's completely safe. Steel shelf. I open it up. It's stuffed with mysterious mushrooms. What? Okay, so that was it for the objects. Let's talk to boss first. Offer a genuine apology. I guess that is in order. Oh, sorry, I accidentally right-clicked it. So it says that boss looked angry more than upset. Or what was that? Let's look at the log again. Boss looks more upset than angry right now. Oh, that's the other way round. I'm sorry. So that was what she said. Let's offer a genuine apology.
I know it was dangerous to sink past the time limit.
But we
That was
didn't.
my fault, and I'm sorry.
Are you really sorry?
Yes.
Then you owe me some Dom P at my favorite club in Kabukicho.
What?
Or you can lick my shoes.
Oh, that's
Either
so
or.
inappropriate. I vowed to never apologize for anything ever again. And wouldn't she be charged or at least investigated for sexual harassment? Just saying. Let's talk to Peter. About my brainwaves and Otis.
It's all right.
I think they did say at one point
As
we
I
are not
mentioned
exactly
earlier,
compatible.
Both your brainwaves are normal. However, I'm sure there was some overload. You should go home and get some rest.
Let's talk to Peter again. Peter is calm as usual. Alright, so let's talk to Ota now. So why were you hiding the knife in something room? Is it in the room maybe? How are you feeling? And about the hook and the polar bear snake? That would be, I think, the most important question about the hook and polar bear snake. But let's start with something a little easier, I guess. Let's ask him how he's feeling.
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what? Oh!
Oh.
It hurts.
Did he not remember?
It started acting up suddenly. Ow! It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here, Date!
Don't blame me, that was Boss.
I'll sue you for this!
Oh, come on.
Why are we always the one
Or
taking the blame?
How about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
Wow, still the creep.
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so.
In a way, it's not so healthy. Let's go on talking to Ota. Let's ask him why he was hiding the knife in some place. Oh, is it your room, like the hospital room? It's probably that. Let's ask him about that.
Because I was scared.
I was scared.
Scared?
The killer could come here to finish the job.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party.
That is such a weird analogy.
Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
I have more experience than you.
Let's go on and talk to Ota. I'm guessing about the hook and the polar bear's lake.
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Ooh.
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Maybe?
It's like I told you. I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it. The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
That looked pretty bad too, so I guess
Date,
that
I
person
checked
would
all of
have
the
trouble
hospitals in the
walking.
metropolitan area. None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
Huh.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound.
I imagine.
He definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
So maybe they didn't even know that was the killer. I relayed the information to Boss and Pewter.
So we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg. That information could be crucial in catching them.
Date, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are you serious?
Seriously,
know how many
Boss sounds
people live
kind
in
of
this city?
weird right now. And her eyes creep me out. Wait, what are we doing?
What?
Why is our vision becoming blurry
Date,
like this?
What is the matter?
Are we passing out? We are.
Date!
Are you alright?
I mean, we are pretty tired, I guess. Day 5, Tuesday, Seizai. I think that means punishment. But if I'm wrong, I'll put the right meaning up on the last screen. Date residence, Tuesday, 8:02 a.m. Mizuki, glad to see you. It feels like it has been so long.
Hey, this is
Oh, you're alive.
Mizuki? What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you?
We did
Your
not.
brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
I guess it's good that it's just exhaustion and not something crazy. Before we talk to Mizuki, let's look around our house, see if there are any new dialogue options. Okay guys, so I checked the whole room. There are no new dialogue options, so let's talk to Mizuki. Mizuki. I actually wanted to ask this question myself. Don't you have school?
I'm off today.
Why? Today is Tuesday, you should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? I'm taking the day off for mourning.
Oh.
I see.
I guess because she is cheerful to a certain extent still, we sometimes would forget that both her parents died. She is doing surprisingly well, and I just really admire her strength. Let's talk to Mizuki again. Did Boss and Pewter say anything?
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now.
I don't
We should
think they
probably
said that,
prepare
did
for a
they?
funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
Good to know. I imagine we have a lot to do still. Let's talk to Mizuki some more. Where is Ota?
He probably went back to the hospital.
He should be back in the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
Let's see what else Mizuki has to say. Time to get back to the investigation.
Hey, will you take me with you?
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right? The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No, you stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
I guess we need to take her then. Look at how much pain she's in. Mizuki.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renju and Shoko for 4 years. But clearly, she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now. You know to whom I am referring.
I guess. I mean, when you put things that way, it kind of shows how strong our bond is too. Like the bond between Date and Mizuki. Tell Mizuki that you take her with you. I guess that's what we'll be doing.
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Date.
that is so sweet. I got up, grabbed a towel from the sink, and tossed it at Mizuki.
Here, wipe your tears. We're heading out.
Oh, this is adorable. Mizuki quickly dabbed her eyes with a towel and smiled weakly.
Date, I must admit I am at a disadvantage.
How so?
The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
It's true. I mean, there are different
We need to
types of
revisit the
wounds.
scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city for further information.
So I guess we have to go to multiple locations. Wow, 7. That I did not expect. I guess we can take the approach that we did earlier and go through them from top to bottom. So I guess we can go to Bloom Park first. That would be the very beginning of everything, really. Bloom Park, Tuesday.
I remember telling you before that Bloom Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom. They fought a lot, but sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days. I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well.
I kind of feel bad that she had to experience this at a young age.
I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall.
Aww. I guess we can start by looking at the different objects first again. And if there are no new dialogue options, I'll cut straight to talking to Mizuki from here. Okay guys, so I checked, there are no new dialogue options. Let's talk to Mizuki. Let's ask her if she had gone on other rides.
I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little. But I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride. They're kinda tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true.
Oh, don't say that. I feel like she could have a much better life if they were better parents. And it's funny because, like, with Ota's family, it's the other way round. Like, the parents are, I think you can't really ask for anyone better. And Ota was such a spoiled brat. And with Mizuki's case, her parents were the irresponsible ones, while she turned out to be fine, or even great, really. At least I think she's much better than Ota. If we have to make a comparison, that is. Anyway, let's ask her where Ranju was when you were on the horse.
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands.
Oh, that's adorable.
We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually.
Oh?
We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus.
But I mean, a lot of old
Mom
cameras
wasn't mad
do
or
that
upset or
too.
anything. She just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
I hate to hear her sound so sad. Let's say, have you come here before with friends?
Other than last Friday? Nope, I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost a decade.
Oh, that's true.
Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible.
I'm so sorry, Mizuki. I guess it is really a time that we should say nothing. I didn't say anything as Mizuki climbed down from the horse. Then she asked me something strange.
Hey, Date, how do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family. Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
That sounds almost
Huh?
poetic.
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is.
I think that's actually
That's why
quite
maybe
true.
me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying.
I'm
I
sorry.
killed them.
Wait, what?
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy.
No, you did not. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along.
None
And why
of
they
that
got
was your
divorced.
fault.
Then Mom had to start working and start doing business with dangerous people.
You didn't help
If
them
I was
make
just
those
a
choices.
Good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all my fault.
Really, don't say that. Date, you need to give her a hug right now, please.
Why me?
Oh, we're having a flashback.
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby, no child should cry at night as much as she did. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time.
It really sounds like
still
she
abnormal
hates
even
Mizuki. And
Other
Mizuki
children
is
would have
just
learned to
like
clean up after
normal
themselves
child,
by
really.
now. They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me.
Exactly.
Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
Yes, tell her
I'm
that,
doing more
Date.
than anyone. Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
I can't believe she called
Date,
Mizuki
honey,
all
you
these
can't work
things.
her up like that.
What are you talking about? She is working herself up. Mama is too nice. Alright guys, I'll end the episode here. In the next episode, I'll talk to this disgruntled Shoko some more in the flashback. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.